Right, another nice thing for next patch is this new craftable tank set, the Iron Flask set. This is a craftable set, so this is the only reason it's good, in my opinion. So for a beginner tank setup now, I'm probably going to have Iron Flask with Seducer. That's going to be my beginner setup. And the reason why Seducer, because of the magic recovery and all that kind of stuff, cheaper, reduced cost of magic skills, vital for new players with a low CP and low experience level. You would need to use something like Seducer. It's really, really good. But then having an actual tanky set to go alongside that, so you've got your sustain sorted with Seducer, and then use Iron Flask now, which is going to give you max health, which is going to give you armor, which means resistances. And then when you drink a potion while in combat, you reduce your damage taken by 12% for 20 seconds. So you can drink a potion every 45 seconds and you can get 20 seconds of reduced damage. And for me, this is a really nice gear set because there's not really that many good like tank crafted sets. This actually gives us an option now of a set that can reduce damage. There might even be some situations, like not even just beginner players, but just normal tanks where there's like a really high damage mechanic where you might consider using this. So let's say in Rock Grove hard mode, right, you get the death touch dot. Maybe you want to reduce that by 10%, by 12%. Every it lasts about 8 seconds. It happens every 15 seconds. So you could actually reduce quite a good portion of damage, especially if you use like infused, reduced. Well, you could keep this on 100% uptime, couldn't you? So when you drink a potion, if you use 3 infused potion cooldown, you'd be able to get that 12% permanently. So it's a way of reducing damage by 12%, and you could get it permanently if you use infused potion cooldown jewelry as well. So there's that option. But the main thing is just the fact that it's a really nice craftable set for an actual tank, and it looks like it's going to be really good. So I've actually tested this out. It did have a good impact on the situation. So I took it into St. Olms. St. Olms was hitting me for like 11.5k damage. When I used this set, it went down to 10k. So there was like a nice amount of that. It's like reducing damage enough, especially like obviously if you go in higher fights, higher damage fights, that 12% is going to equate to more damage. So I do think it's a good set. It's a good set that is craftable. It's good for newer tanks. If you're going into a trial for the first time, you might consider using it then for something. Do you know what I mean? If you want to have some reduced damage. So there's a lot of kind of places where I think this might be good for players because it's something you don't have to farm. If you want a good, like, selfish set that's like to help you survive a situation, then this is probably going to be a very good option. So this is coming next patch. Iron Flask. It's a craftable set. So looking very good.